Okay, we've got a great, exceptional, high-level drop game for you here. Now you start by dropping the ball easily to yourself, so you don't go back too far. So you just go back a little bit each time, just drop the ball in, and you alternate drops between the two players. Then gradually you go back further and further and further till you're getting your racket somewhere near the tee. So the deal is, or the aim is, to actually get back as far as you can, but you must make sure you change directions when your opponent hits. If you do that, then you'll find it's really good. You see how hard it is and how much energy you expel and how much work you need to do in your body. It really is quite a tough routine. There's a couple of critical things that need to happen. When one person hits, right here, see Melody's just hit, and I'm just changing directions right now. Now, and I'm not watching the ball, but you're timing and you work out when they're going to hit the ball. You'll work it out pretty quick. So from there, when we come back, so when I hit the ball, Melody should be changing now. See, she's watching because she's got that side of her body. She can see from that side of her body really easily, where I have to turn around. It does make a difference if you're on a different side, so you should do this from one side and then swap sides and then do it from the other, because you get, in my position, I get the full reach stretch because my right arm's on that side, and Melody, when she comes up here, she's got to go across her body to play that drop. See, my stretch and touch there is really difficult for me, but my hit is really quite easy because I've got really good last minute lunge on that side of the court. So it makes a difference as to which side of the court you're on. If you're on, I believe that this side of the court's possibly easier, and this side of the court's a fair bit harder, because the bit where you need to control the ball is a bit where your body is all wound up, if you like. So if I go through to my hit, what happens is, you'll see I'll be full extension and well balanced, and it's really quite a good, comfortable position to hit from, rather than Melody, who's here, who's really doing a fair bit of work with her body. She's turned right around to go and get that shot right. So there you go. Fantastic, absolute fantastic drop routine. Really hard, really high level, but you can do it at whatever level you like, because all you do is you just don't come back too far. So the aim is, if you're coming right back to here, it's very difficult. If you're coming back to about here, obviously it's not as hard. And once again, if you only just come up to around about here, just come back, but you change positions with your opponent, then it's not as difficult as well. So build up, try and do around about, even if you did like about 16 hits, 8 hits each or somewhere there, even 10 if you really want to push it, and then work out a marker and go back further and go back further and go back further and see if you can hit within your 16 hits. Great routine if there's 4 people. 2 people can have a go, then the other 2 can rest for a sec, and then they can have another turn, and the other 2 can rest, and so on. Wonderful routine. It's just a fantastic routine, and as you see, you can just see how much work's involved, because it just gets tough. See the look on Melody's face? She realises just how hard this routine is, and just how much work's involved to maintain that sort of intensity through your body. Great routine, get into it. That's just fantastic for your late lunge and your full control of your body on full extension.